As it turns out, PlayStation might be making another portable handheld device, and I'm not talking about the PlayStation Portal. According to one of the latest articles over at Bloomberg, Sony Group Corporate is in the early stages of developing a portable console that would play PlayStation 5 games on the go. Now, if you're wondering why, the goal is pretty simple. Not only do they want to expand their reach, but they want to be able to contend with both Microsoft and Nintendo's upcoming handheld devices. As we all know by now, the Switch 2 is right around the corner, and Microsoft has been pretty vocal about an upcoming handheld that they've been prototyping for quite some time. Now, what's particularly interesting is that the Portal itself was initially intended to function as a standalone device, much like the Steam Deck. And there's little to no doubt in my head that the success of the Steam Deck is why we're seeing so many brand new players enter the handheld market. While Nintendo's always been there, it's kind of new to see Microsoft interested, not to mention Asus, Lenovo, and many more. Not to mention, Sony making a handheld device that can play PlayStation 5 games locally does sound kind of appealing. But where does cloud gaming fit in all this? Well, truth be told, this device seems like it's still years away. In fact, Bloomberg's article makes it sound like it's in the concept stages and could still be cancelled at any moment. Personally speaking, I doubt they cancel it. The PlayStation Portal was quite a resounding success for them, and on top of that, we also have to point out that the rest of the market seems to be heading in this handheld direction. It'd be odd for Sony not to compete and try and take a slice of the pie for their own. That said, I do think this thing's years away, and I do wonder how close to Sony's next generation hardware it'll launch. And that's where cloud gaming kinda kicks in for me. This is probably going to replace what the Portal is for the PlayStation 6. They said they want this device to be capable of playing PlayStation 5 games. That makes a lot more sense when the PlayStation 5 is a bit older. And that's simply because technology gets better. You can fit more capable hardware in a small form factor, not to mention the other benefits like it being a lot cheaper. I imagine the pitch will be being able to play your PS5 games locally while also being able to stream the PlayStation 6 experience to the device, much like the Portal currently works. Would they dare call it the Portal 2? Probably not, but who knows? After all, the Portal was a pretty big success. Funny enough, this pitch may sound extremely familiar for anyone who picked up a PlayStation Vita because it's almost identical. The Vita saw a lot of re-releases of PlayStation 3 staple titles. Many of those ports actually ran really well too. The key differential here though being that the Vita wasn't built on the cell architecture, and since the PS3 was, it made porting games a lot more of a headache than it should have been. Many developers stated as such, even citing that the PlayStation Vita was a very capable device, but porting games just wasn't a simple process. Fast forward to today, and that just simply wouldn't be an issue anymore. Consoles are more and more like computers than ever before, so as long as the hardware is capable, the porting process should be much smoother. So long as Sony doesn't try and invent a new memory card, I actually think they can have a winner on their hands right here. For all its faults, the Vita was a beautiful device, a very capable one too. The PSP was also a fantastic handheld that many remember fondly. And the newest PlayStation Portal, despite being limited in terms of what it can do locally, is still a great device that many thought and doubted would be a success. It's worth pointing out that it even outsold Sony's expectations, and I'm not surprised. It's got a beautiful screen and it feels great in the hand for long sessions. But let me know your thoughts. Do you think Sony should be spending more time developing another handheld device, or will it fail? I'd love to hear what you have to say down in the comment section below, so let me know. Now, if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out, and if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. As always, this has been Steven from Anytime Anywhere Gaming, wishing you a great day, and until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.